This is my own design 3D printed PET. It is made out of 10 components. The part I call the face, the part I call the face trim, the part I call the top trim, the icon for each navy, the part I call the jaw. This is my home. This is a PET. This is a 3D printed PET. This one has been painted to look almost like a burgundy. It is made out of 10 different components. The icon, this trim around, that's its own piece, 3D printed also. I call it the trim. This is the part that goes right here on the top of the PET. This is the part I call the top trim. This is the part I call the face. It's the part on the hinge. On the face, you put on the top trim, the top trim, and the icon. This is the jaw. It's printed on its own too, so this part is actually movable. The face has a tooth that grabs onto a hole in the jaw, and so when you close it, just push it up and it'll hold it in place. This is the meat and potatoes of the PET. This is the top of the PET, and this is the bottom of the PET. The top of the PET is where you put on this face to have that little area around the screen. And the buttons, they are all printed in one place, but you can cut them if you want to try to make a homebrew project. Just push it up. If you don't want to make a project like that, you could just push it up there and then glue it in place and leave it there permanently. The jaw, I designed it to hold on to it, so when you install it, you just press down and there's like a little lip that holds it in place, and it allows you to use, oh, here it is. There's another one. This one I pushed it in, so as you can see, it holds it in place pretty good. It has 2 springs in the back, so when you pull, it pushes up, and that's going to keep the tooth in place to keep the PET from opening on you. And that's all of it. Here's the assembly process. First, you need the bottom PET, which has enough room for a Pi 0 and the smaller Arduinos. On the back, it has 4 holes. The top also has 4 holes because you're going to screw it in and it holds it in place. So you need screws to keep it from opening. After you put on the screws, you put on the PET top trim. It has also a little lip. You push it in and it holds it in place. I printed it separately so you can paint it and make whatever color you want, so you can customize it in many ways. It's easier if it's all its own component, because sometimes you can pick different colors and be as creative as you want. This is the face. The face, when assembling it, you first put it on these little grooves where the face will swivel. You put the top, close it down. Put on the top. Okay. And you just smash it into place. And then hold on like this one. Then after you put on the jaw, I'm not going to snap into place in case I have to redo this video. You put on the trim. Remember, you might have to cut these little pegs. These pegs go to these. This thing has little holes that hold the trim into the proper position. If you paint this, you might have to clip this and then glue it on directly. And then you just smooth them out. And like this one, just glue it in place. Because I got some paint into the peg and then it just wouldn't go in perfectly, so I had to cut it. But if you put tape around the peg, you should be able to snap it in place by its own. But you might want that extra security and glue it in anyways. This is the top trim. This also has a peg in the back. See, as you can see right here, it goes into this hole. Snap it in place. You might also want to glue it, but if you want to paint it differently, you paint it and then glue it separately. Keep in mind some glues react different with paint, so make sure you try out the glue on the paint because it might it might scrape off the paint. Keep that in mind, please. The bottom you will be getting is this one. This one has a little hole, a little handle. It's pretty sturdy. So it would be something like this. The color of the print is whatever we have at the moment. Right now we have white filament, so it'll all be in white. The PET icon, this part, it's blank. But you could just paint whatever you want on it. I left mine gold because I still haven't decided what kind of theme that I want to go with my PET. So this is the screen trim for the face. It also has like a whole square peg. Just stick it on there, push it in. It's in there. Also, you might glue it if you wish. It'll hold there longer. So it looks something like this. And you can see I put a detail on the side, sort of like the button that they have in the game. I mean, it does nothing. It's just there for looks. This is the inside. It's about a quarter on the bottom and a quarter on the top. So you have almost half an inch of room inside the PET. The sky's the limit. You can just add. You can add whatever you want. You can make a compass out of it or some sort of electronics. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I still haven't thought of anything to put on mine. At the moment, all I really have is this small screen that I might put inside of one of them. But as of the moment, I haven't really thought about what I want the PET to do. So I don't want to add it yet. I think I'm gonna put like either an alarm clock or a compass, maybe put a Bluetooth speaker so I can use it almost like I'm talking to a Navi. Okay, and that's the Megaman PET. I'm selling it for $25 on Etsy. I will put my link on the bottom and I hope you like this. And if you do make a project, please send me a picture on Instagram. I will also put my link for the Instagram. But if you make a YouTube video, that'd be even better. Just just leave your link on the YouTube on the comment section, and I look forward to seeing your projects.